489. My name is Rick Wolk, and I'm looking forward to working with you. I haven't recorded a video for my online classes in a while because the lips move and the sound comes out. It's not quite perfect, but anyway, we'll do my best. I think the most important message for today is I just wanted to let you put a face to the name behind the name, I guess. We've got a condensed class, so 5 weeks. It's going to kind of go by a little bit quicker than I would like. But I think if you guys stay on, if you're good at time management, I think that you'll be okay. And the workload is going to be heavy because it is condensed into 5 weeks. But my suggestion is obviously read the syllabus. All my contact information is there. And there's 3 main pieces to this, so well, more than 3. Let's see if they add up. So obviously reading the text, that's critical. I encourage you to read the text chapter by chapter. So let's say chapter 1 first, and then go to the discussion forum for chapter 1. The discussion is a way to help you learn and help with retention. And so you can't see me talking with my hands, so I'm talking with my hands, but they're down here. So there you go. Wait, there it is. Anyway, I guess read the chapter would be my recommendation. Then do the discussion for that chapter. The chapters are short, so it's going to look like it's a lot of reading, but it's really not that bad. Then do the discussion, which, again, as I said, helps with the learning. And then go on to the next chapter and repeat with the discussion for that chapter. And I think at the end of each module, so I think it's about 5 chapters in the first module, for instance, then take a crack at the journal. This is the Effectuation Action Research Journal, which is a big part of your grade as well. And it's just cycles of, this comes from some of my research looking at how expert entrepreneurs behave and some of the on-ramps that are necessary or helpful for, let's call them non-expert entrepreneurs or novice entrepreneurs. And the experts, this was research that was done by Sarah Sarasvathy, and she calls it effectuation, obviously. She's one of the authors of the textbook. My work was, okay, if experts behave like this, what do we need to do to help novices behave like the experts? And I worked with entrepreneurs here in Alaska for over 2 years each, rolled up my sleeves and sort of dug into stuff and used an action research methodology, participatory action research methodology. And it was quite successful in helping these businesses to grow. So I learned some things that they needed along the way because, again, Sarasvathy was looking at experts who are doing hundreds of millions to $1.5 billion in annual revenue. They're taking companies public, etc. And that's not where most of us are. So, but to behave like them, maybe that's something that I can help you with over the course of the semester. And if you've got an existing business, great. Let's use this time together to grow that business. If you don't have a business, let's use this time to start a business. And we'll get into this, and that's what the journal's about, the Action Research Journal, using the concepts of effectuation that you're learning in your reading and applying them. And action research is really not much more than cycles of plan, put a plan together, take action, reflect on how that went, plan, act, observe how that went, and reflect on what the next plan is. So it's cycles of plan, act, observe, reflect, plan, act, observe, reflect, plan, act, observe, reflect. And each cycle builds on the last cycle. And it's like, okay, that didn't work quite as well as I thought, or I learned something different. And based on that reflection, I'm going to change my plan a little bit. When the plans might be changed so much that you say, I'm going to try a different business altogether because that didn't quite work well, or I had a new idea based on the reading or based on the people that I ran into. So I think you're gonna enjoy this. I promise you're gonna learn a lot. The last time I taught the course, I think we started with just a handful of students who were interested in starting a business at the time, at the beginning of the course, and by the end we had, let's say we went from about 3 to over a dozen. So really strong growth in people who really were serious about launching a business from what we had at the beginning of class. And I think we'll see the same thing here. So even if you're just taking this class because it's a requirement, you're like, I'm more of a marketing major or management major, I think what you're learning is going to really help you a lot. Help the company that you end up working for, or the company that you're working for now, or the company that you end up starting someday. And as I said, the journal is going to be about a company that you're going to start now. It's just about taking the action. You'll learn more about that in the reading and seeing where that leads you. So with that, I just want to say again, thank you so much. I'm honored to be your teacher for this, your professor for this class. And I will try not to bog you down with too many long videos. And so this one's about 5 minutes or so, 6, and that should be enough for now. So thank you so much and welcome to class. Have fun, and I look forward to seeing you online again soon. Bye.